wanna take my throne. They couldn't build their own. They can't believe my growth. They see the change.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where we discuss popular mainstream music and artists. And you guys know I'm an artist too, so check out my music, okay? Link is in the description box below, and it's available on all music platforms. But today we're gonna be talking about Lil Nas X, okay? Lil Nas X, okay? And we're trying to figure out, or I'm trying to figure out, what's going on, what's happening, is there rebranding? Okay, not too recently, but recently, Lil Nas X, you know, he's gotten a lot of backlash for that single he put out, J. Christ, which, if you ask me personally, I like the single. I actually like the single. It's actually really fun and catchy. Some people say it sounds like Kendrick's Humble, or it sounds like, you know, a song that should have already been done. But honestly, I like that sound. What is, why are we always trying to get rid of sounds so quickly? Like, what is wrong with the Be Humble sound? Like, I like that sound. I honestly like the song. However, the message, I completely understand the backlash that Lil Nas got, because even though I know that he's had some history with religion, how it's made him felt, and he's just expressing himself, the mockery, the visuals can be highly offensive. And I feel like anytime you go into religion, you're tapping into someone's beliefs and their faiths, and like, I always feel like that's a sensitive spot to go to. I don't see why. I feel like you can make these points about how you feel without attacking religion or mocking it so much. And this was like a real mockery. I mean, dressing up as Jesus, using, you know, all these subjects that they find taboo all in the video. I mean, he got a lot of backlash, so much so that, you know, he came out and apologized, kind of apologized, but more so explained, hey guys, I'm not trying to offend anyone. This is just me being an artist, you know, all that type of stuff. But the damage has been done. And to me, basically what I'm saying now is, what does Lil Nas X, what is he doing now? You know, because after that whole J. Christ situation, the song didn't chart that well. Again, I personally love the song. I think it's a hit, but that doesn't matter. If you offend people, it will mess with your charting. And so many people online have critiqued him about his branding, so I'm not even going to get into that. But people want to know, well, I want to know, what is he doing now? Because he's laid low. Ever since he's put out that video, he hasn't done anything. So my thing is he rebranding? He has to be. And I wonder, what is he rebranding to? Is he planning on new ideas? Like, okay, what am I going to do now that I can't really shock people? Because Lil Nas X's big thing is shock factor, which I never feel like he needs to do, because he actually makes catchy music. I personally think Lil Nas X is talented because he actually makes catchy music to me. So I never feel like he needs to overshock. And a lot of people have been saying this. I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. So my thing is, what is he going to do? What is going to be his rebrand? Because he so heavily has relied on shocking people, using gimmicks, trolling people on the internet to gain attention with his music. But it is completely backlash now, and he can't use that trick. So what is he going to use now? And that's what I'm wondering. You know, are you guys wondering, like, what is he rebranding to? What he should do? You know, I feel like Lil Nas should just be genuine. You know, everybody wants to create a gimmick, but I feel like, just explain yourself and what you've been through. You know, I feel like you could have made songs pointing religion out and the restrictions you felt from it without mocking the religion. You know, there are very creative and respectful ways of addressing certain things where you're really just explaining yourself, because your goal shouldn't be to attack a group of people. It should be to tell your story and explain your life in a way that people can receive it. So branding and being likable and being acceptable is very important because you're selling. So it doesn't matter if you want to be like, oh, I can do whatever I want, then do whatever you want, but don't be surprised when you get the backlash. So, you know, he hasn't been outside. So I hope he's rebranding and rethinking. And my thing for Lil Nas X, you know, if you're rebranding, if you're replanning, this is my message to you. You're very talented. You actually make good music, especially in my opinion. And not only that, as a performer, I've seen you improve a lot. Like, you're actually you're actually a really good performer. I actually enjoy Lil Nas X performances. The recent one that he did, his festival, I even saw clips and videos of his tour. He's a good performer. He's improved a lot, especially since how he first started. His stamina's a lot better. He's changed his body. He's worked out. He's more physically in shape. Like, he's a much better performer. So performing wise and musical wise, I feel like he's talented, you know. So my message to you, Lil Nas X, is you don't have to really do gimmicks. You can just tell your story, you know. You don't have to troll people anymore. Your talent, your music speaks loud enough. It really does. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like your song J. Christ didn't do well because of the message. If you change those lyrics, if those lyrics were changed around and you were just telling your truth, I'm telling you, it would have charted mad higher. I'm telling you. You don't need the gimmicks. Your talent speaks high enough for it. You can make a hit song. You can make a hooky, catchy song. So do that. And just tell your truth. And like I said, with that talent and with a lot of the stuff that you have to say, because you love saying things, like you love expressing yourself, you have enough content. You don't need a troll. You just need to tell your story. And with your talent, and I'm telling you, you will be back in the game. Because, again, I feel like Lil Nas is really talented. And I feel like he's really improved at his performing skills. Like, the dude can make a good hook. Like, and again, I even like the song J. Christ. Like, I actually like that song. So it's like, damn, but he just had, I don't know, but what do you guys think about Lil Nas X? Do you guys think he's rebranding? Do you think he needs to rebrand? You know, we haven't heard from him. Are you wondering where he's at? Is he coming out? You know, so let me know in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys later in the next video.